Alright gang, here's another video. It is April 10, 2025, and Apple Valley is going on a rampage to kill as many dogs as they can. They're claiming it's distemper, but with this place you never know, because they are very deceitful people. They don't like to tell the truth. But anyway, this is a beautiful dog named Tyler that they executed. Very sad. The sad part of the story is that he had people coming for him. He had a woman that put in an application on him, and they lied to her. Yeah, so somebody put an application in for Tyler, and a foster was going to pick him up if that didn't happen. And so what they do, because they're very retaliatory people, is they just killed him, knowing that it would cause this much grief and anger and rage. And that's why they did it. They didn't do it for any other reason but to retaliate against people. Yeah, even my dog's upset about this. Yeah. So, even with an adopter and a rescue behind that, and an adoption application put in, and unfortunately it looks like somebody erased the information on this erased the information about this dog, or deleted it. But they were told that once the quarantine was up, that Tyler was available to people to adopt, but they took him anyway. They took him immediately, just to yeah, had an adopter, everything. And the person put in an application, they were told after the quarantine that Tyler was available for rescue or adoption, and they flat out lied to him. This place is an extremely deceitful place. You know, it's really hard to be civil when you're dealing with sadistic people that enjoy the killing process, and that they're just grossly overpaid. You know, whoever heard of paying a shelter director $300,000 a year, and a kill tech, somebody with no degree, no education, probably not even a GED, $160,000 a year to kill? That's just... And then the Apple Valley people, the city, they just love to just make sure that they get all the money, you know, and that nobody else can. You know, just overpaying people instead of doing your job. I'm just absolutely floored. What a beautiful dog. And so, yeah, so what they've been doing is they unlist these dogs so that you can't find them on their website, and then they just quietly go out and kill them. But the networkers have some sort of a program or some sort of an inventory process where they can figure out who is being deleted and who isn't. And so when they get deleted off their website, that means they're killing them as soon as they can. Here it is. Oh, now it's gone again. They unlisted all of these dogs half an hour before close. That's how dirty and shady this place is. Here's somebody here saying, better get your dog before they die. So, and they don't check the chip. If a dog has a chip, they don't call you and tell you, hey, you know, your dog's down here. But it really is your responsibility to know where your dog is. But they're not willing to do that either, because that takes effort, and effort means work. And they don't do that. That is really, really sad. Let's just take a look at who's getting killed here probably today. They're probably just going to do a mass kill, and then they'll just get away with it. Mama Kiera. Terrible photo, because I can't get this thing off of that. Maybe it's on Instagram. Let's take a look at that. Yep, there it is. Mama Kiera, all her puppies slaughtered by Apple Valley Animal Shelter. Dixie, Toby, Tweety, what a beautiful dog. Candance, Bernice, Bernadette. Who knows what happened to their two siblings? They probably killed them. Here's Donald. Here's Kelsey, Rocky, Roger Rabbit, Maggie, Babs, Bugs, Buster, Tyler, Red, Desert Girl, Doggie, Thumper, Bambi, Flower, Jamal, and Cillian. Like I said, gang, this is a shady place. Extremely deceitful. They rely on lying and intimidation. And so I suspect they will kill all these dogs. You can contact them, but and I hope you do. But I don't really believe anything's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, here's all the contact info for the people that are supposed to give a shit, that are overpaid and do little to nothing all day. Just overeat, get fat, and bitch. That's what the world's all about, isn't it? Shelter rescue coordinator. Yeah. Don't give a shit. Top of the list of don't give a shit. So let's just take another look at who they killed. Beautiful Tyler. A beautiful dog. Actually, nothing wrong with the dog. Had an adoption application put in. Was told to come back in 10 days when the quarantine's up. They went immediately and killed him. You know, and I have to wonder, are they doing this because Adolf Hitler's birthday is coming up on April 20th? A lot of your white supremacists, a lot of your just mean, nasty people celebrate Hitler's birthday. And in World War II, in 1942, for Hitler's 53rd birthday, I want to say it was Auschwitz, but I think it was another camp. And they killed some 100, 300 prisoners, one every minute, for Hitler's birthday. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're killing all these dogs in anticipation of April 20th. Of course, that's just my opinion, and that don't matter. But it's pretty sad when you're killing innocent little dogs, and there's people just battling to save their lives. Just don't give a shit. Welcome to the universe of just don't give a shit.